David Soria completed his 10.5 million move to Lisbon. Romero has now extended his contract whilst also increasing his release clause to 150 million. On the field it was business as usual. Mallorca gave us a game. Pino gave us the lead early on. Dada hit the underside of the bar and it went in for 1-1. We kept probing until Baena restored the lead. And then Dada popped up again to level the score. But look at this winner by Franks. We had a few players standing over the free kick. We laid it off and he just put his foot through it. It hit top bins for 3-2. Round of 16 in the Copa de Espana ended 2-0. And Brasini started up top and he scored both of the goals in that tie. And then Bilbao for the second time around in the league were way more organised than the first. And they made that game really difficult. We took the lead initially, but they found a late equaliser. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Villarreal save. And yeah, we've got a massive episode ahead of you guys. I forgot my controller was behind me. But yeah, in terms of this episode, we're going to be taking on Celta Viga in the quarterfinals of the Copa de Espana. Right after that, we have Real Madrid. Yes, Ancelotti is back for more blood. Scoring 8 goals against us altogether this season wasn't enough. There's more showdowns to come with Real Madrid. Okay, so we've gone beyond the midway point, so we're just going to quickly check the goal involvement. So we've got 14 goals from Yeremy Pino, which is a massive increase from the last time we checked. He's got 7 assists along with that. Baena remains to be our top goal scorer, but nah, he's got about 24 goal involvements in 26 appearances, so it's a good debut season for the 18-year-old. He's still 18, very young. Fofana, 9 goals and 1 assist, so that's 10 goal involvements. His overalls increasing as well. And speaking of overalls, there have been a lot of changes to some of these players' stats. So Menj has gone up by 3 since we've joined. We've had an increase by 1 for Romero. Pino's gone up by 4. Hinkaby's gone up by 2. The list does go on. Like, it's just a lot of improvements around the squad. I feel like Comesaña's hitting his prime now. Almiron's not moved one bit, but his form is really good. And this is the league standings at the start of the episode. We're still 3 points clear on Atletico Madrid. They are breathing down our necks. They're not allowing us to separate ourselves from the pack. Barcelona, they're 4 points beneath them. 2 points beneath them are Real Madrid and Sevilla. Again, top 4 is wide open, but we're not racing for top 4 no more, are we? We've only conceded 18 goals in the league, which is considerably low compared to the rest of the pack in the Liga. So Celta Viga, we played them earlier on in the campaign, but in the league now it's time to play them in a domestic cup game. In terms of their midfield, it's quite good. They got Beltran and Angel Gomez, who's quite agile. He's probably going to be hard to keep up with. Ferreira is probably a clinical striker for them. He's highlighted as a key attacking player. In fact, he's the only key player that they've highlighted. They use kick and rush, so I would expect to have more possession and probably be hit on the break. Hopefully we're not susceptible to counterattacks in this match. We are going to rotate slightly. So when I said slightly, I meant slightly. So De Souza's in the starting 11 over Romero. We've got Insua over Rico Lewis and Neves. He's on the right of Comesaña instead of Rank. So, and Almiron's in for Bernard. So that's a total of 4 changes. Let's get the quarterfinal underway. It's a chance to actually earn a spot in the semi-finals. The last semi-final we played against, I guess we earned it from, well, the previous manager earned it from hitting 4th spot last season. But this one, we've actually walked the journey. I think we've got to be more careful and more cautious with how we approach these matches. Ball over the top, Almiron, come on, flick on the inside, that's too much. I don't know where all of that excitement came from. Just need to keep it under control. Long shot. There's a block by Carrera. Good interception there by Menj. I'm going to burst forward, get past Angel Gomez. I'm going to slip in Baena. Baena is left bearing down on goal with his left foot. Marsh with the save. I've had an attempt on goal early on. Or on their goal early on. What a header from Nuno Menj. Good run up. It's a positive attempt to drive forward. Again, the final ball's not there. Baiza to Dufacus. Goes with the steppies. Gives it to Ferreira, in front of goal. Jurgensen with a stop. Shot was hit right at him. I'm sure he would take that all day long. Maybe not. He does have a mistake in him or two. Cross comes in. I'll catch that. Well done, Jurgensen. I'm going to throw that out. Let's throw that out. Control. Oh. Well done, Almiron. Win the ball back. There we go. There we go. They're opened. They're open. Almiron. Tarats across. Tarats is in front of goal. 1-0. Hits the post and it goes in. It hits the post and it goes in. Tarats, with the late run, arriving in the box. It was a bit too much movement for Celta Viga to keep up with. Carrera. Come on, Pino, do better than that. Good interception by Mensch. And we're going to come away with the ball again. Baena drops the shoulder, gets round Diawara. Come on. Diawara's still tugging away at his shirt, trying to get an advantage or gain an advantage. Come on. I was just about to cut in on his right foot and just open up his body for the opposite corner. So Baena steps up to hit it, puts his foot through it. It's on target. It's on target. Not too much action in the first half. Again, we're trying to break Celta Viga down as much as we can. They are improving in the press. They're making it a bit harder for us to pick out passes to open players. But maybe that's just a tempo issue. If we up the tempo, it might increase the difficulty defensively for them. Over the top. Oh, ref handball. On the edge of the box, we got a free kick. Baena steps up to hit this one against Celta Viga. Hits the bar and goes in. Hits the bar and goes in. Our top goal scorer with a banger. Alex Baena doubles the lead for Villarreal. Ball goes in. Jurgensen actually deals with that. I thought it was going to be one of them calamity moments. Nice launch up the field into Yermi Pino. Going to cut on the inside. We're running at the whole back line now with one player. Yermi Pino just waiting for the backup brigade. We've got Almiron, who bursts into the box, loses the ball, wins it back. Come on. There we go, Nevs. Tarats in front of goal. Tries to hit it low. Marsh gets down. Left hand. Tips out for a corner. Drill that low. Pino. Got Ambrosini making a run. Ambrosino, sorry. Don't know why I call him Ambrosini. Oh, there we go. Left foot strike outside the box. Marsh. To Ranks. Over the top, ref. Oh, come on, man. Just as we're about to play over the top. That should be a card. At least a card. Don't know what he's going to give. Probably yellow. As a red. This referee just hands out red. By the way, the strictness is back on default. So, yeah, just trying to get less red cards in my matches. I just feel like there's just too much controversy in every game. Take it short, Ranks. Hits it. Just keeping them trapped in their own half now for the dire moments. They don't know how to approach this now that they're down to 10 men. Got 1 minute left to play. I don't think there's going to be a lot of added on minutes because I don't think a lot of time was wasted in the second half. 2 minutes to be exact. Angel Gomez, former United Academy graduate. Double team down that left-hand side of ours. We could probably hit them on a breakaway for one last goal. Ambrosino slipped in behind. Ambrosino in front of goal. We've got the likes of Almiron next to him. Almiron slips it in for free. 3-0 is the scoreline in the dire moments of the game. That is the end of it now. Let's just say whenever we was 1-on-1 with the keeper, it was a simple finish to put the ball in the back of the net. We did score one good free kick though, which is a positive. But overall, there's no complaints. Defensively, we were solid. Created a lot of chances, 3.6 XG to their 1.3. It was kind of 50-50 when it came to possession, even though it says we pipped it a bit. Didn't feel like it. We had a fair share, just like them. Almiron got a goal and an assist, so instantly man of the match. Jurgensen got 8.1. Didn't really think he had too much to do. Most of the shots were at him. Tarats, he got a goal as well. Yes, yes, we don't have to deal with Real Madrid. We don't have to deal with Atletico Madrid. Both the Madrid sides are so far the only sides that we've had so much difficulty playing against. I guess Copa de Espana is more winnable now. I'm not going to say it's easier because Barcelona, they're still involved. Got Girona still involved. But now that, and Real Betis, they're still quite good. Madrid is out. Both the Madrids are out. happy days. We all knew one day this was gonna come. I feel like Cucurella is basically showing himself the door. He is getting more game time now that we've noticed that he's been unhappy, and now Menge is unhappy. So there's no way we can balance this out. I feel like the contracts or the squad role is definitely hindering us. Crucial is crucial, and he's not getting crucial game time. He's even doing sit-down interviews. You guys already know how I feel about players that do sit-down interviews. Chances are they're not going to be here come the end of the season. But yeah, let's just turn our attentions back onto the league. So we're going to be hosting Real Madrid in this next bout. We've got them, we've got them just after Barcelona has played. So we do have a game in hand on a side that's in top four currently. Atletico Madrid still haven't played their game. I was hoping that they would have dropped points before we played this match as well. But I don't know why I'm getting my hopes up. Because, it's basically 8-1 on aggregate. Like, in our head-to-head against Real Madrid this season, they put 6 past us in one occasion. And they beat us 2-1. So, yeah. Ancelotti's back for blood. So we need to treat this game like as a cup final. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch up the tactics. This is probably the most negative you're going to see me going into a match. I'm probably going to set up a bit defensively, see how we get on. Because all the other games, we tried to play our football. It just wasn't working. Real Madrid had a player in every position to intercept. And whenever they did have the ball, they had a player in every position to use as an option. I don't know how it worked, but it happened that way. Okay, so we just need to find a good balance at the back. We've got good pace at the back. So Vinny Jr., we should have him covered even more now that we're going to go down to defensive. I think the bench or the reserves is not going to improve the bench. And I don't think the bench will improve the starting 11. Or maybe if we start Bernard on the bench rather than Almiron, it might increase our chances with experience. I don't know. When it comes to Neves, you know what? We're going to do that. It's probably a bit more defensive because Franks is more attacking compared to Neves, and he's a bit more of a goal scorer compared to him, especially when he arrives late. He's really lethal. Okay, so we're attacking to the right, Madrid they're attacking to the left. We're hosting them, as you already know, and yeah, we're gonna drop down to defensive. It's just leave them to have as much possession as possible. Probably won't talk as much because I'm concentrating. I just don't want to get beaten 3 times by one side in one season. I know Real Madrid are better than us on paper, squad-wise. Handballs supposed to defeat all. It doesn't stand if we can't at least get one win against Real Madrid in the campaign. Here's Almiron. Just hesitated. I thought Fofana was going to make the run, and I changed my mind once we cut in. Tell Valverde. Bellingham to Valverde. Bellingham. Shermani. Good interception, Comasana. And we come away with the ball now. In a stretch play to the right hand side. Forcing Rudiger. Out wide. We're going to cut in with Almiron. Overlap. Fofana, you took years. The guy took years, man. Like, what are you doing? Your only task is to make runs in behind. You're not really linking up. Just make the runs. Oh, so jarring, man. We only get one opportunity at a time against a side like this. Come on, get ahead on that. Romero's not ready. He's not ready. Bellingham's going to chase him down too. Nacho's there, so is Rudiger. We've got a ball in behind. Thank you, Fofana. Thank you, Fofana. Fofana to give us the lead, 1-0. Just getting on his back, but I was right. He just needed to make the run. If he stays as a vocal point up front, makes runs, we have an opportunity to score. I think that's what we were missing in the other games. We were set up a bit more negatively in the final third because we were using a false 9, and Bayern just isn't that player to run in behind unless there's a side that's wide open. Well done, Hincapie. He loses balance, but referee's being dragged. Just not move any of the central players out wide. Just make a habit of switching. Oh no. Good challenge there by Lewis. 1-2. Go up the line. Go up the line. That's a poor pass by Lewis. What was that? Well done. He wins the ball back though. Defensively, he's solid. Over the top. Handball ref. Wow. So they get they get away with handling the ball. Didn't know you can have an outfield goalkeeper. What is this? That definitely gets given against us. Raheem Diaz. Oh no, what is going? Why is Nuno Mendes following him? That is the problem. This was the problem in the last game. There's always that one guy. We're playing a trap. There's always that one guy that follows the runner into the box. You don't need to follow him. We're all on the edge of the box. What is Mendes doing? He's not even close to him. He's playing him on and he's not even tight or close to him. It's just ridiculous. The Frenchman's equalised. Like, even on defensive, we get idiots just doing what they want. Bellingham into Nacho. Tell. Ball goes in. Oh my God, Mendes, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's off. He's off. He's off. He doesn't clear his lines. He passes it back. Nah, he's off. He doesn't clear his lines. He passes it to the defender, to the striker. What is he doing? He's off. He is off. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You think you have them, and then all of a sudden, things just flip on its head. Away from home, we're 2-1 down. Just can't believe this, man. Just defensively, we're just weak. Fullbacks are just too attacking minded. They don't track runners properly, and they keep everyone onside. Good challenge. I don't know why it was such an uphill battle to get to the ball, which was right in front of him. He's got long legs as well. Just doesn't add up. It doesn't. It's just annoying, man. We need to make more changes. And he's parrying that. It's right at him. He's parrying. And it's not like he's parrying it like a normal keeper would. He's slapping it into danger. I just don't get the method. I really don't. That method of goalkeeping is problematic. Chopped on the inside. Need runners. Everyone's just watching Pino. Honestly, I just think it's pointless having him on if he's not going to run. If he's not going to make the run, I know he got the goal, but he's not made a run since then. So Franks is back in the midfield. We're going to move Baena up top, because at least we can combine passes in the midfield and link up. I know that's something that's hard to do against Real Madrid, but switch of tactics during the game wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. 2-2. An injured Yeremy Pino has equalised. I won't say it's because of the changes. I just feel like it is a bit of luck in that pattern of play. Real Madrid, they lose the ball, and then we're able to just hit them on the break. We smash the ball on the inside, take one player out of the game, and we just find the bottom corner on the score sheet. Referee, man. And they get away with all these hard challenges. No, I'm doing it too. I'm doing it too. It's going to be one of them shithousery games. That's a third knock now. That's the second in the second half. Oh, Baena. Why get your legs muddled up? Why get your feet muddled up in that moment there? Muddle it up somewhere else. Oh, we could have squared that into a player that was coming up behind him. We're going to swap intelligence for mobility. So we've taken off Baena and Commissar, by far the most intelligent players on the pitch for us. Probably the most technically gifted. We've got Bernat. He's going to be playing as a centre forward. And João Neves is going to be our number 6. There we go. Terats turns. Terats, just skimmed the left-hand post. That was a good move. Decent set piece. That's how they catch you. I think they're not going anywhere or doing much. Then they up the pace. They up the ante. We're trying to surround them as much as we can. Ball goes in, back post, and then there's the finish. Because Rico Lewis just decides to ignore the fact there's a man right behind him, and he gets to do an acrobatic finish on the back post. Jurgensen didn't even react. Doesn't react. Leaves the near post unguarded too. Like, once the shot lands, the goal's wide open technically. Look, doesn't dive, doesn't react, doesn't come across, just watches it. Watches the whole thing. So that now is 11, I would say 11-3 on aggregate. So they put 11 past us this season. It's just shocking, man. It's just shocking. And we've come away with no points in both head-to-heads. Got 2 minutes added on. I don't think anything's going to come of it. We tried to be as tactical as as possible. We made several changes during the game. I would say this is probably the best attempt at playing against Real Madrid so far this season, but it's just not enough. It's not enough. We've dropped 6 points against them in the league, and that's that. I think Atletico Madrid has an incentive now to level things on points. Can't remember what goal difference is like. We might maintain top spot if we're on the better side of goal difference compared to them, but Real Madrid, they just had too much. But yeah, there's nothing different that we could have done to change things other than maybe starting Cucurella over Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, I don't know what his problem was in the first half. I really don't. 1.1 XG to the 2.8. We tried our best to keep out with them. In terms of performances, we got a good performance out of Yerry Pino. Is there anyone else? Hincapie played decently. Fofana, non-existent. Other than the goal, Fofana did absolutely nothing. Sorry, pardon me. And in terms of Almiron, he got an assist, but he still had a 6.2. Again, that does reflect well on his performance. I feel like he couldn't. The fact you can't get past Nacho Fernandez, I wanna question his ability to go direct. I know Nacho is really experienced, but you should have the physical attributes to take him on at least once or twice. I feel like Rico Lewis did better than him at taking him on. Okay, so there's a change of plans now. I didn't expect this because, again, it's my first time playing in La Liga in career mode in quite a while. In terms of the Copa de Espana, we have the first leg against Real Betis. I think we're going to be at home. Not even I think. It says it right in front of me. I think we're going to ignore Alaves at the end of the episode. So the end of the episode is here now. Real Betis. Because I feel like if we do this for the next episode, like we play Juventus, Getafe, Betis in the league, and then we have Betis at the end of that episode. We can pretty much cover the Champions League first leg in the next episode, and then the episode after that we could cover the Champions League second leg, come back for Girona, and whatever we can conjure up in April, we'll conjure it up. But I think that's definitely thrown spanners into the works. In terms of Betis' form, I feel like they're doing well in the league. They've done well to make it this far in the cup competition. Yeah, we need to think about tactics now because we don't want to give up a great opportunity to win silverware by rotating too much and underestimating the likes of Real Betis. I know we beat them in the league, and they're much easier compared to Real Madrid. If we can put up with Madrid's onslaught of attacks, we should be able to put up with Real Betis, and then going forward we need to be much more clinical. We did have a few chances in front of goal against Real Madrid. Definitely that one with Taratz is replaying in my mind where it just goes past the post and doesn't go on the inside of it. But we're not going to forget what Menj did against Real Madrid. I think that's it. I think we use Comasana a bit too much. Let's rest him for Neves. Give Neves some credit points because we're trying to build him up as a CDM. I think the more we play him in that position, the faster we can convert him. So yeah, this is the last starting 11 that's going to be fielded for the last game of the episode. Let's go, and hopefully we get off to a flying start against the side. We've definitely earned a spot in this cup tie. We have a goal scoring opportunity early on. Cox denies Bernard. Buying up, swings it in, flicked it on. Come on, someone there for the volley. Just turn it into the back of the net. Slow him down a bit. Oh no, Ranks shows the ball well. Go on, Bernard. Go on, Bernard. Pezzella tries to stop him. Doesn't do enough. Bernard gives that to Yeremy Pino, who's on his left foot. Go on, left foot strike, opposite corner. The Spaniard opens the score, and he's actually been in really good form this season. Like, we was complaining about his contribution in front of goal earlier on in the campaign. I think I just need to get used to using him in our system. I didn't know he was good with both feet as well. Clinical finish. It's an assist for Bernard as well. Another goal involvement for both wingers. Oh no. Zubimendi. He plays charging. Down the shots. Jurgensen with a stop to make. And Betis Look to hit us on a breakaway. Played. Good running behind. Danso's just there. He's always there. There we go. Tarats. Slipping. Buying up. Front goal. Oh, we almost get past Cox from that tight angle. What an attempt. Lovely football so far. Danso's he done us there. I thought we had him. Timo Werner. Hinkapi's definitely keeping up with him. Martinez. Good block there by the yellow wall that we call Hinkapi. And then there's another attempt by Timo. Very disappointed in himself. Don't blame him. Just too many forward runs from our fullbacks. Sometimes we just want a slow build up, you know. Not always go direct, but here's Cucurella. Gonna give that to Baena. Ranks. Oh, we clipped the post, man. In front of goal again. Long shot. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. It was a decent attempt. Ball over the top. What a ball. What a ball. Bernard, get the shot off. Just get the shot off, man. There's just too many heavy touches. Oh, I didn't think he would actually get on target. I thought he closed down the angle enough. Timo Werner in the second half is hyping up the away crowd with these chances that he's attempting to take, or the shots that he's taken so far. Oh, we shouldn't allow that to get in the gap. Cortez. Oh no, Timo Werner. What a save. What a save by Jurgensen. And cool and calm to play it out from danger. Tarats. Come on. More yellow shirts. Getting forward. That's what we need to see. Tarats. Oh, tried to play it in behind. Oh, Cucurella's offside. So Ambrosino's making his way on. Baena's taking a spot on the bench. Cucurella's being replaced by Nuno Mensch. In behind, like every interception is just, it just seems fake. Like every time I try to play a ball in behind, the AI just have some magnet where they intercept the ball instantly. Like some through balls should just get through, especially if there's acres of space to pass the ball into. Well done, Lewis. Drill that into the middle. Ambrosino. There we go. Yeremy Pino on his left foot. Back heels that. Tarats. Should hit it first time. He stops and takes a shot. Pazzella's in the way. Followed up by a clearance. Nuno Mensch over the top. Come on. Something has to land. Something has to land. Bernard. Ambrosino. There's Tarats. He's going to try and hit it from outside the box. Don't know why he sliding. He could have just dinked it into Nuno Mendes, but it's cool. And come to claim that. Well done, Jurgensen. Let's roll this out. Yeremy Pino, free reins down this left-hand side. Danso's quick, so I'm not going to try to abuse pace here. Ambrosino get on the inside of Prezella. Ambrosino. Oh my God, the key. Why couldn't you mind your business? The defender smashes it onto the crossbar. It still stays out. Oh my, that would have been a nice counter attack. Ambrosino, man. Needed a bit more power. Still 1-0. No, don't follow him. Isco. To Fofana. Come on, stop them. Good challenge there by Ranks. Let's go. Ball in behind. That's a perfect ball into Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino into Ambrosino. Ambrosino now puts it away for 2. He now puts it away for 2. What a counter-attacking goal. And what a ball by Ethan Bernard. I didn't think he actually had the accuracy to find Yeremy Pino. You already know, my through balls, they get stopped if there's like a large distance between the player and the target. The player passing the ball and the target. But look at this again. Nice counter-attacking play. Hit across the ground into Ambrosino. Neat finish. It's a long spell of possession for Real Betis. Well done. Oh my god, I tried to wiggle my way out of that bit of trouble there. We made it out. We made it out. Oh, Betis, man. I don't know what they were doing for the final 5 minutes. They're passing around a lot. They basically did a huge redondo in my box. But yeah, we won 2-0. We're going to take a healthy lead back to Real Betis's home ground. And hopefully that will be that. Ambrosino off the bench. Again, he's proven to be an effective third choice striker. Might even be second choice if he continues his form. But yeah, I think, again, just like the last episode, despite a defeat against Real Madrid, it's been a perfect display of togetherness as a team, as a unit. I feel like the clean sheet was well earned and well deserved. 2.8 XG to their 1.2. Didn't dominate possession though, which is in fact we got dominated, which is quite bad. Quite bad. I think even against Real Madrid we had a fair share of possession. 38% is what we had to settle for the entirety of this match. Yeremy Pino, goal and an assist, perfect performance, perfect episode. Jurgensen again, high rating because of his performance in game. Bernard got an assist. It's a shame that we have to start up a new unbeaten run in the league, and yeah, we still haven't checked the league table since that defeat against Real Madrid, so we're gonna go ahead and do that before we cap off this episode. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, how does this work? I don't know how La Liga works. In the Premier League is points, then is goal difference. From what I can see, it's probably points, then head to head, because we've got more goals for, less goals conceded, more goals in terms of goal difference, and they've beaten us this season. That's the only thing I can think of. So Atletico Madrid and Villarreal were level on points at the end of this episode. Barcelona, they're 4 points beneath us. They're sitting third place. Real Madrid, they're sitting fourth, sharing the same amount of points as Sevilla. Let's go all the way to the bottom of the table because we haven't done that so far this season. Valencia, they've got 18 points, 2 points ahead of Espanyol, who are sitting 19th with 16. 1 point beneath them are Mallorca, and 1 place beneath them are Mallorca, sitting 20th place with 15 points on the table. So yeah, if you want to check out the rest of the table, I'll say pause the video as I'm going down. And the top goal scorer in the league so far is Rafinha. Villarreal's Baena, our Baena. Oh, there's all 3 of them. That's why I need to read properly. So all 3 players in the top 3 are level on goals. So 14 goals for Rafinha, Ramos and Baena. Underneath those guys are Volkrug, Werner and Zakarian, and the list does go on. It's quite close, the race for the golden boot. Probably would have to revisit it maybe in another 2 episodes, give these players some time to separate themselves. Let's see who's got the most assists, in fact. Of course Baena. Baena, Bernard and Vranks in that same order when it comes to the top 3, and they're all just 1 assist away from the guy that's ahead of them. But yeah, if you made it this far, please smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you notify when I go live, premiere video or upload one. Again, I apologize, I did say at the start of the episode it was going to be a 4-game episode, Juventus included, and it just turned out to not be or go that way. So yeah, as I said, we're going to play 4 games off camera. I've decided with this league game against Betis, we're going to play it off camera. Then we're going to regroup for the second leg. We have Real Sociedad, who are quite challenging. Then we have Juventus for the second leg of the round of 16. Whether we're going to make it through or not, that's just going to depend on our form off camera. Hopefully we do get the results that we need to proceed so we can fulfill those expectations you guys have set for our first season in charge. But yeah, take care for now. See you for the next episode.